Hello there, I'm Allie Everard, and my presentation is titled MeSH Searching, an Introduction. Today, I'll be teaching you all about the MeSH search function on PubMed. This function is available on other medical databases as well, such as Medline, but for this presentation, I'll be showing how it is used through PubMed. So first and foremost, what is MeSH? MeSH, which is an acronym for Medical Subject Headings, is a search function slash database that allows users to search by a broad topic rather than specific keywords. Keyword searching can be effective in a variety of circumstances, but it can often limit your searches, especially in the medical sphere. There's so much different terminology and scientific lingo associated with clinical terms that using one version of said term may limit your searches. As an example, I've supplied a screenshot of what is called a MeSH tree. These organize the various index terms associated with your specific disease. So in this example, I searched up liver diseases on PubMed, which is a pretty broad search. The terms on the left are the broadest, and as you go further right, the terms become more narrow. MeSH searches implement a function called exploding, which automatically includes not only the broader search terms, but the more narrow ones as well. So if I were to MeSH search liver diseases, all of these broader terms would become included in my search, which would likely increase my results. So why is MeSH useful? For starters, it can return more results by accessing unfamiliar or uncommon terminology. However, by becoming aware of this terminology through the MeSH search, the user then increases their vocabulary and becomes aware of new terms. Also, MeSH has a helpful function that displays descriptions of all its search functions. So as you can see, it describes exactly what alcohol-based hepatitis is by this definition. Also, you have the option to apply subheadings, which you can see in the bottom right corner here, which can make your search even more specific. However, subheadings can often derail a search if used incorrectly or unknowingly, and could return fewer results. It's best to use them only if you're sure of their exact relation to your prompt. Now, let's practice what we've learned. So here I have a MeSH result for irritable bowel syndrome. I'll give you just a second to look over it, and then I'll ask some questions about what you see here. Okay, so first, what is the earliest date that irritable bowel syndrome articles were indexed? Is it 1945, 1967, or 2003? Correct answer would be 2003. If you were to search the term itself on PubMed, you'd see articles dating back as far as 1945. However, they weren't indexed until at least late 2003 when the term was introduced to the MeSH database. Question 2. Is irritable bowel syndrome the most narrow term in this MeSH tree that we see over here? Yes or no? Answer would be yes, because it's to the very right of the MeSH tree shown here, meaning it is the most precise term for the subject. So, do you have any questions? If you do, feel free to reach out to me at ajeverard@buffalo.edu if you need any help or further clarification. But if not, thank you for watching my presentation.